I'm Bill.
And I'm Candace.
And we're the Disruptors. Boy, you are looking disruptible today. What happened?
You know, I like to disrupt things.
I know
Not
that.
that you didn't know this.
I
But, you know, I
had
did
no
disrupt
idea.
you.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true.
You know, you used to walk very funny. And
Very
you used
funny.
to slip on ice. Remember that?
Yes, I do. As you sped away in the car after pushing me out the window. Yes, I do
knew those
remember
men were
all
there
of
to pick
that.
you
Yes,
up,
very well. Would you do me a favor before everybody passes out here and we run out of time? Would you like to introduce the folks here at the conversation today?
Well, you know, I am so excited because it's not often that we get such amazing type of people in our studio.
That's excluding yourself, correct?
No,
Okay.
that's actually including.
Okay.
I'm very delicious and
Yes.
wonderful. I
Wonderful.
can't help myself.
Can't help herself.
But what we have today in the studio, and I should say whom we have, is OxyFloats. So we have Madison. Welcome, Madison.
Hello.
We have Sherry.
Hello.
And we have Steven.
Woohoo!
There we go.
There we go.
We're so glad to have you here on the show. Thank you for coming.
We were so worried there for a moment because we thought we'd scare you out. A lot of people run after the first
Well, that's because
2 or
Bill
3 minutes of the
chases
show.
them. I mean, look at him. He's
I've
kind of
seen-
scary a little bit.
I've watched the show.
You know?
Just tank.
And he does wear my shirts well.
Yes, I do. I'm the sandwich board for the Wild Child Group.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
We couldn't
And
get a
I'm glad I
homeless
don't
guy
have to
to
charge
wear
any
it.
money for that billboard.
Oh, it's true.
I was thinking about putting lights on you.
Thank you so much. That's a great idea. Wonder if I had a little red light in the nose and a
No,
couple
that's
of
kinda
blue
looks like
lights on the top of the head or something.
You're not Rudolph.
Okay.
But
Let's.
you could float in water with their invention.
Oh.
So let's hear more about that.
Yes.
So who's up? Who wants to talk about who OxyFloats is and what you are?
Oh, and what you are.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
Yeah,
good?
who and what?
Awesome.
What by when?
OxyFloats was created out of a need to be able to get back in the swimming pool for people that are on oxygen, so they don't have to sit at home all the time and can get out and socialize, get some exercise, and feel better about themselves.
Now explain that. So you're on oxygen and all the time, part-time?
It could be for people that are on it all the time or part-time.
Okay. They're usually homebound.
Yes. And you use your small oxygen tank with a regulator, continuous flow regulator, and you put it onto the flotation board, and you can get into the swimming pool for mild exercise and water walking.
Wow, that's just absolutely incredible.
No, I just sit there and watch the board float. This exercise thing is not for me, but the idea is good. That's
If
good.
Dr. Munson comes
Well,
in
that
and
would
talks,
get
he
you out of the
won't do
house.
that. It would. See, Madison's already on board and getting you out of the house. I like her. She needs to come more often.
Yeah, that's very true, and you can go away more often. So
I would like that sometimes.
okay, so let's get back to the show if you don't mind.
So how did the three of you get involved?
Well, Madison contacted us, and we were actually sitting in a coffee shop, and we had invited Madison to this coffee shop before. And I think you saw like a post on Facebook. I think I posted, "Oh, look, here we are. We're at this coffee shop, yada yada." And you were like, "Hey, can I come see you guys? You know, and are you gonna be there for a few minutes?" Yeah. So Madison came to the coffee shop, and she had with her a prototype for putting her small portable tank together on a flotation board and being able to go into the pool with it. And basically she said, "I think this could be a business."
So
Don't you just love that?
were you at one time? Were you using oxygen, or did you know somebody?
I do.
You do.
I
okay.
do now.
Okay. And you got an idea then that one of the things I would really like to do would be able to go to pools and
Yes.
different
I
recreation.
used
That's
to go
wonderful.
all the time.
So now we have Stephen the Great, who was actually in a position of being able to use that, and it was really unique.
Well, what I love about it is that they are absolutely disrupting individuals' normal. And by giving them the gift of freedom and strength, empowerment, hope. I love businesses that do that and change our communities really kind of from the inside out, because we don't see these people, right? So what conditions are being impacted by being able?
Oh, I got to speak up here because the reason why I'm so excited about this is, well, it's Madison, and what we saw Madison was able to do in the pool with this thing. And when she told us that she was able to, and we watched her do this, walk through the pool without pausing, stopping, having to catch her breath when she could barely walk 20 feet without having to stop. And yet in the pool, she was able to do this continuously. Just super exciting, super exciting. Why? Because in the pool, you're buoyant. And so this supports you. It's like floating. You're like floating along with that OxyFloats board. And that's why it's so brilliant. It's the same kind of concept. You have the concept of immersion. So I don't know if anybody's swam or done the exercise like that, but I swam, and I just remember after I swam how hungry I was. I played basketball and I did all kinds of sports, but when I swam, when I was in that pool and I finished it, I was just so hungry. And it's because in the pool you are exercising like at a much higher level than you are on land. And so the idea that there are folks who haven't been able to exercise at all, who are sitting there and there's so many things that come to mind that's so exciting about this. You feel better when you exercise, when you get out. And this is an opportunity to do that. And there hasn't been an opportunity truly for people to be able to move around like they can in this pool. So this is a new idea, and we're hoping to educate people to this, because it's our hope that we can make a difference in people's lives. And that's kind of our goal as a company. We want to help people have better lives, feel better about themselves, and then that's our goal. That's what we want. That's our heart. That's the heart of our company.
It's so wonderful to be able to offer people the freedom and the opportunity to be able to do that again. Now, I know a lady that's in Arizona. In fact, I talked to her just a few minutes ago before I stumbled in the bat cave door there. And
Glad you found your way.
Well, it was very difficult. If you hadn't put those feet prints out there in fluorescent colors, I would have never got it. I would have never made it. Her basic problem is that she's been on oxygen now for about 3 years, and she used to go out and do exercising. Before that period of time, she's trying to balance out her weight. She ended up having to have a pacemaker put in, and that started the restriction. And then the oxygen got to the point where now she's on it full time. And she would love to be able to get back in and walk again in a pool, because she felt so much freer. Mm-hmm. But I can see the point. I always feel sorry. You go down to a grocery store or something, they're always carrying this oxygen tank, and you're always wondering, good God, I hope I don't step on their hose, or do something critical. And it seems like it's so encumbering. It's
Only
like you're free.
Would drag the hose 50 feet behind.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's very true.
You are a man of adventure, Bill.
Thank you so much. So you're giving back freedom then, and also giving them the opportunity to actually physically exercise, which is good for the heart, good for the whole circulation system of the body, and returning them back to something they want to really do and become a part of again.
Yeah. The other thing that's really brilliant is that it allows folks who are isolated to become unisolated. So if you've got family and you're feeling left out because you can't go to the pool, now you can go to the pool with your sister, your husband, your best friend. You can go to the pool now. You can do something together with people that you couldn't do before. So this brings people together. It gives them hope. And, that is a relationship improvement, big time for folks. And just the hope. It's really awesome.
It's really a wonderful idea indeed. So you just came up with this idea out of just the problems that you had? And how did you really get it down to a prototype? This is kind of interesting.
I just went to the sporting goods store and purchased some items and put them together
and tried it out.
Yeah.
Wow. That I tried out a few things, but none of them were thanks. I tried to replace Candace, by the way, with this. You've seen that the Amazon Echo and all those. I tried, but unfortunately none of them have the vocabulary of being insulting to me as those machines have. So we're going to leave her on the show for at least one more week.
Thank you. We didn't program it right.
No, evidently not.
You said no swear words.
No. Yes, it's a little choppy in that department. Yeah. What do you see your company envision-wise in 5 years from now as far as this is concerned with this new idea?
We see people's lives changed. We see thousands and thousands of people's lives being changed. I mean, in terms of the United States alone, there's over 100,000 people who struggle with COPD.
Well,
that's just one.
That's just one. That's
just one small group of people. Small group of people. So just imagine the difference it can make. And that's just one small group. We've talked about other folks, cystic fibrosis, people who, are younger even. And then Madison mentioned 2 people who are, they're active, but they are using oxygen at times. And so those folks who are even more active, they've got an opportunity, like I said, the pool, what it offers them in terms of the benefits of the exercise, it's amazing. So it's only going to improve people's lives. So we look forward to a nation of people who are in this group, a nation of people who have found freedom out of the apartment, freedom out of their isolation, and the hope and the promise of a better day tomorrow. And so we are really hoping to impact a huge group of people.
Huge group of people.
Very large group of people. And that's here in the States. And that's just here to start. So we're excited.
Really amazing. What kind of, I saw you on Facebook. I was really impressed, like I say, and you've got some sort of an offer. You're looking for case studies, or what do you have in the future for marketing going on right now?
Well, we're looking for 10 fabulous people who we can give an OxyFloats to, and they go get in a pool a few times within just 30 days, and then let us know their experience. And we have a short survey for them to fill out when they're done. And if they do that, they actually get to keep their OxyFloats for free.
Wow.
And so we would love to give away 10 of these, and just in exchange for someone to try it out and let us know what they thought. So that's what we have going on right now.
Oh, that's what now, how do we contact you to get on to this wonderful idea that you had going here?
We have lots of ways that you can contact us.
Oh.
One of the best ways is our email, which is oxyfloats@gmail.com. So that's really easy to remember.
That's very easy. Even Candace could remember that.
Probably.
oxyfloats@gmail.com.
Very good.
.com. Oh, okay.
.com.
And the other places they can contact you?
We have a website, which is oxyfloats.com. And so there's places in there where you can, there's a place in there you can go to. It says free offer.
Free
the
offer?
website, www.oxyfloats.com.
Okay.
And it says free offer. So you click on that, and there's a place to let us know who you are, introduce yourself to us so that we can get a hold of you, get you on the phone and talk with you about this offer. And we also have a phone number. It is 315-965-2782.
So they can give you a ring and chat with you about this wonderful
Absolutely.
product.
We love to chat with people.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. I'm sure that a lot of our listeners will have that opportunity. Candace needs more than just a float device, though. I'm sorry to let
I'd
you
like
folks
a big
down.
overhaul.
Yeah, a big what?
Overhaul. A rearranging.
We can't put that on this show.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Well,
no.
You better watch it.
Yeah, it's very true.
Remember, I do have video of you.
Anyway, this morning, yes.
While you were delivering your message.
Well, I was trying to deliver a message this morning. In case studies, have you had any opportunity to follow anybody yet that's used your particular product to see what they're from the beginning to the end and the difference that they've felt in their lives?
He's making a point. So anyway, here's the deal.
I'm gonna edit her
I've
out.
got an
say
awesome.
Madison is the best
example.
example.
We've seen her, and we've seen it's amazing because again, the challenge for her, watching her walk on land, and then when she gets in the pool and the freedom she has. We've also had an opportunity to watch a couple of other folks use it, and there was a gal down at the retirement home, Marabella Retirement Home in downtown Seattle. And she agreed to use it.
Sure.
And so we got to watch her as she was walking at the same pace as the folks who were not on oxygen. So a couple things struck me as one, she was able to keep up with everybody. 2, she was able to be in the pool